So hello my dear students. Today we are going to discuss reflection about a line passing through origin and making an angle theta with positive x-axis. So since it is reflection about a line, we know reflection map is defined for a vector space having a subspace of dimension n-1. Since we are finding reflection about a line, so it is clear that here our v is nothing but what, r2, because line will be a hyperspace to which vector space? It will be a hyperspace to r2 only, because if we think of r3, what is a hyperspace of r3? It is a plane. And what is a hyperspace of r2? It is a line. So therefore here our vector space is nothing but what, r2. Now so I will say let L be a line passing through origin and making an angle theta with positive x-axis. Now as we have to find the reflection map, you already know we need one unit vector also. So I will say let u be a unit vector orthogonal to L. Let u be a unit vector orthogonal to L. So if I try to draw the diagram will look like this. So this is my R2, this is x-axis, and this is my y-axis. So I am calling a line passing through origin as L. So let me draw one line which passes through origin. Yeah, okay. And it makes an angle theta, right? So this is the angle theta. So it makes an angle theta with positive x-axis, and u is a unit vector orthogonal to L. So this is my line L. So I will draw the unit vector also. So let me say now it should be orthogonal, right? So that care I should take. Yeah, just try to understand. It is simply a rough diagram. So purposely I am drawing it passing through origin, so that therefore it will be easy to understand the problem. Okay, I will draw the line by hand only. So yeah, I got it now, right? Yes, that is okay. Yeah, that's it. So this is my unit vector u, that is orthogonal to what, w. Now before going ahead, so we should understand the polar coordinates. So what is polar coordinates in r2? You know that any point in r2 can be represented as x is equal to r cos theta, the x coordinate, and y is equal to what, r sin theta. So our polar coordinates are r cos theta comma r sin theta, where r is nothing but what, the modulus, and theta is the angle made with the positive x-axis. Now I have to write my unit vector u. So here what will be my unit vector u? Here my unit vector u will be equal to, now see, in order to write u, so definitely it will be in the coordinate form. So what is my value of r for this unit vector? Since the name tells us it is a unit vector, so value of r is 1, right? So value of r is 1. So now the question is, what about the theta? So angle made by u with positive x-axis. Now since this u is orthogonal to L, definitely you can tell this angle. So this angle is going to be pi by 2. So can you tell me this angle then, angle made by u with positive x-axis? Definitely. Now since this angle is theta, so this angle is theta, right? And this is pi by 2. So total angle made by u with the positive x-axis will be theta plus pi by 2. I hope you are getting it. So I will write it here. So my u is nothing but what? U is equal to cos of theta plus pi by 2, and what will be the second coordinate? Sine of theta plus pi by 2. Note my value of r is 1 since it is a unit vector. Okay, so that's it. So simply I will erase it now. Yeah, so that's all about u. Now you got u is only the important thing, right, while finding the reflection map. So by using the formula cos a plus b, you can simplify it further, and you can see that this u is nothing but minus sine theta comma what, cos theta. Okay, now we have, what is our reflection map? Our reflection map t from r2 to r2 is given by, that is what we have to find, right, is given by t of xy is equal to xy one mistake here, we have missed out 2, so over here it should be 2, right? So over here it will be 2, over here it will be 2, I guess. So then over here it will be minus 2, then over here just I will write this term again. So it will be over here you will have 1 minus 2 sine square theta, over here you will have 1 minus 2 cos square theta, over you will have 2y sine theta cos theta, over here 2x sine theta cos theta, and just I will change this term, so it will be here you will have x minus 2 is there, right? So shall I write it with the red pen? I hope you'll understand it. Over here you are having 2, over here also we are having 2, that we have missed. Over here we are having 2, and over here we are having 2. That's fine. Now so we will need the formula of 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So what will be my 1 minus 2 sine square theta? So 1 minus 2 sine square theta is, now you know what is 1 is cos square theta plus sine square theta, so minus this 2 sine square theta, which will be equal to, so sine square theta minus 2 sine square theta will be minus sine square theta, and you already know cos square theta minus sine square theta is cos 2 theta. So this is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. What about 1 minus 2 cos square theta? By using similar logic, this 1 is sine square theta plus cos square theta, so minus 2 cos square theta, which will be equal to sine square theta minus cos square theta. So if you take minus sign out, this will be minus inside the bracket cos square theta minus sine square theta, and cos square theta minus sine square theta is minus of cos 2 theta, right, because cos square theta minus sine square theta is cos 2 theta. So therefore this term will be equal to, which will be further equal to, inside the bracket x cos 2 theta plus, now 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta, right? So it will be y sin 2 theta, comma, this will be minus y cos 2 theta, and this will be plus x sin 2 theta. So this is our reflection map t of xy. Now what we want is, I want to find the matrix representation of this reflection map. Note that every linear transformation can be converted to what, matrix form, provided you should have a basis. So let me say, suppose T is a map from R2 to R2, and suppose I am having some basis of R2. Let me say I will call it as E1 and E2. So if I want to write this linear transformation, obviously the given map should be what? Linear transformation. So any linear transformation can be represented in what? A matrix form in linear algebra. So we already know that this T of xy, the reflection map, is a linear transformation. So that can be done for this T of xy. So but let us try to understand first of all how to represent it. So what do we do is we find T of E1. Now after finding T of E1, we will get some point of R2, right? So what do? We express this point of R2 as alpha 1 E1 plus alpha 2 E2. Note that this E1 and E2 are the basis vectors, and similarly we express this T of E2. Okay, हा E1 पहिल्यांदा घेतला. E1 इज नथिंग बट द फर्स्ट वेक्टर इन द बेसिस सेट. त्याची इमेज शोधलेली आहे आणि त्याच्या इमेजला कसं एक्सप्रेस केलं? ॲज अ लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ दिस बेसिस एलिमेंट. पुन्हा आता दुसरा बेसिस एलिमेंट घेतला T ऑफ E2 आणि पुन्हा एक तो वेक्टर येणार आहे काहीतरी, आणि त्याला कसं एक्सप्रेस करायचं? अगेन ॲज सम β1 E1 plus β2 E2. Means again we are expressing it as a linear combination of E1 and E2. Then our matrix form or the matrix representation of T is given by, so whatever coefficients you got in the first equation, alpha 1 and alpha 2, you simply write them as column vectors. Okay, so that will give you the first column vector. त्यामुळे पहिल्यांदा तुम्ही T of E1 शोधलं पाहिजे. Note this, don't go for T of E2. So this order you should maintain, don't interchange the order of the basis vectors in the set. त्यानंतर T of E2 शोधायचा आणि तो शोधल्यानंतर we'll get some coefficients, and that is going to give us what? The second column of our matrix. So the same idea we have to do here. So what I will write here? Now we find matrix representation of T, matrix representation of T with respect to T is nothing but what? I will write it here, that is, it is the reflection map with respect to standard basis of R2, with respect to standard basis of R2. And what is that basis? That is nothing but the set E1 is equal to 1 0 and E2 is equal to 0 1. Okay, so let us find T of E1 and T of E2 then. So now what will be my T of E1? My T of E1 will be T of 1 0, which will be equal to, so you are supposed to put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. So if you put x is equal to 1, the first coordinate will be cos 2 theta. Since y is 0, this term is going to be 0. So comma, what about the second coordinate? So now this term will be 0 and you will get sine 2 theta, which can be further written as cos of 2 theta 1 0 plus sine of 2 theta 0 1, which will be equal to cos of 2 theta, and this is my E1, plus sine of 2 theta, and this is my E2. Now let us go for T of E2. Now what will be my T of E2? My T of E2 will be T of 0 1. So now you are going to put x as 0. So naturally the first coordinate is going to be now sine of 2 theta, and the second coordinate will be minus cos of 2 theta. So which will be further equal to, so you have to express it as a linear combination of E1 and E2, which you are now master of it. So this is sine 2 theta 1 0 plus, now that minus cos 2 theta out, and it is 0 1. So this is equal to sine 2 theta E1 plus, in fact minus cos 2 theta, and what? This is E2. So what is your matrix representation then? Therefore the matrix representation of this reflection map sometimes the notation used is by rho theta. Okay, so it is rho theta. Why rho theta? I will tell you. So what will be our matrix? This will be, the first column will be cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta. It comes from here, right? And the next column will be sin 2 theta minus cos 2 theta, and this is nothing but our matrix of reflection or reflection matrix. Okay, but remember that this is a matrix of reflection about a line passing through origin making an angle what? Theta. That theta is important, therefore you are having this theta, रो theta and not रो 2 theta. जरी मॅट्रिक्स मध्ये 2 theta दिसत आहे सगळीकडे, but actually the reflection is going on with respect to line passing through origin making an angle what? Theta. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस तुम्हाला लाइन ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन शोधायची असेल, सो इन दॅट केस तुम्हाला थीटा शोधावा लागतो. पण तुम्ही यू आर गोइंग टू कंपेअर दॅट विथ दिस मॅट्रिक्स, त्यामुळे तुम्हाला 2 थीटाची किंमत भेटणार आहे. बट इन ऑर्डर टू गेट दॅट लाइन ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, lot of students make mistake. They use the value of 2 theta and they get the wrong equation of line. So instead of using 2 theta, you are supposed to use what? Theta. Just note, because our this line is making an angle what? Theta, right, with positive x-axis. So while we will discuss the examples, then this idea will be more clear. So that's it for this lecture. So we will stop here. Have a good day.